The world needed a safer trampoline. Dr. Keith Alexander, inventor of the spring-free trampoline, wanted to bring the joy of trampolining to his daughter. His wife said they were too dangerous, so he invented his own. Spring-free trampoline is the world's safest trampoline, with no springs or hard edges. Now, parents can have peace of mind that their kids are outside jumping safely. To learn more, visit springfreetrampoline.com.
New on Curiosity Stream. Are we close to building machines that are almost human? And can new technology give us superpowers? Find out on Super Sapiens. And in 1919, a British composer wrote the longest and most complex symphony in history. Conductors tried to perform it, but failed, declaring it cursed. Now a group of musicians will attempt the impossible, if they dare, on Curse of the Gothic Symphony. Watch now on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your wages are being garnished. We can stop that now. It's hard enough to pay your bills when things are good, let alone when a big chunk of your take-home pay is gone before you even get your check. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, and I can stop the garnishment and get the creditors off your back immediately, often the same day as our consultation. Both Chapter 7 and 13 provide bankruptcy relief, but choosing the right chapter is crucial. In a free consultation, we can create a plan to get your finances back under your control. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. Yeah, we're teaming up with Mary's Place again because it is Picks for Kids time. Getting sneakers on kids going back to school that don't have, as much as other kids do. They're not, financially fortunate. So, Rockaholics, we need your help.
Last year, the Rockaholics stepped up huge, donated over $36,000. So we're hoping we're going to hit $40,000 this year. And thanks to some of the Rockaholics that have already stepped up, I think we're on our way. Thanks to Vaughn C., a member of the 69 Club, donated $69.69. Janine donated $100, and then got to give some love to Brad. $569.69.
Yeah.
Y'all rock.
Nice. Every dollar counts. So please, if you just have $1, of course, we say go do $1.69 join the 69 Club. That really would help, honestly, because if everybody did that, we'd have a ton of dough and helping out those kids. And it all goes to kids here in the Puget Sound, the Pacific Northwest. It's really awesome. You want more info? You want to donate? Go to KISW.com today.
Let's play Beat Migs. It's time to play the game. Yeah. Scream his name. Beat Migs. Don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Migs. You're a loser.
It is time to beat Migs. And it's Thursday, so let's get cracking.
Release the Kraken.
Sploosh. Yeah, release that Kraken. And Steve, I still love that shirt. He's got his tattoo shirt.
Yes, I do. The black on black Kraken logo.
It's so cool looking.
Homemade.
Hey, man, homemade shirts are amazing.
Limited edition.
Exactly. That's limited to what, one? Two. We actually call that pirated, but okay, fine.
I didn't sell it.
Yeah, he's not selling it.
I didn't sell it to anybody.
Illegal.
It's very legal. It was
personalized. Yeah, I just, you know what? If they catch you in the arena, I think you're going away.
Oh, you're going to kick me out?
Oh, yeah.
Sir, where did you get that shirt?
Get out.
We want we're going to pay you millions of dollars for an endorsement deal.
Yeah, look at how that shirt is so cool.
That's how that works.
Wow.
Because you just made such a cool design.
I need to make more shirts.
Yeah, Danny's in concussion protocol right now. You'll have to excuse him.
Oh, no, I think Danny's totally telling the truth.
Yeah.
Okay, well, apparently you're in concussion protocol.
Well, they need to make more black T-shirts.
Yes.
Fair enough.
They're cracking. And also make the cool new hats that they just put on Simply Seattle. Make them snapback hats, please.
Oh, man, I ordered a fitted hat. Unfortunately, it's a little bit big for my head, so I'm going to get an exchange, but it's too cool, man. I got the anchor design with the black on black.
Yeah, they have some new ones.
So cool. I haven't seen that, but it sounds awesome.
If you go to Simply Seattle's website, they have some pretty sweet black baseball caps. Mm-hmm. The 47 brand that have the Kraken logo, so they have like the white logo, the S logo on a black hat, and it just pops and also the anchor one as well. They all look really good, but I'm not a fitted hat guy. I got to go with snapbacks. Fair enough. My stupid head, it never works when I get
usually
one.
my head is too big for even the snapbacks. I got to do like the last two ones, and then they just fall off and fly.
That's
everywhere.
amazing that you've got a hat too big for your head. That is unbelievable.
I usually wear beanies because of that. So, let's get to our contestant today. We got Chris in Seattle. Chris, are you there?
I am here.
Excellent. All right, Steve, get out of here. For those playing at home, Chris will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Chris, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Hit her, pat her, let's get at her.
Nice. In the ring, how many days do people have to live after they watch the cursed videotape?
3.
No.
2.
No.
1.
No. Jonah Hill and Emma Stone starred in what 2007 comedy?
Superbad.
Yes. Columbia is the capital of what U.S. state?
Columbia, Ohio.
No.
Pass.
Posse on Broadway is a 1988 song released by which rapper?
Pass.
A spider typically has 8 legs and 8 what?
Eyes.
Yes. In what decade of the 20th century was the first Indianapolis 500 race held?
Say that again. Sorry.
In what decade of the 20th century was the first Indianapolis 500 race held?
30s, 40s, 50s.
No. Beginning with T. What is the real first name of Jack Black?
Ted?
No.
I don't know.
All right, well.
Bad game today.
Yeah, not your game today, Chris. You dropped a deuce.
Sure did.
Yeah,
I
starting off
did.
with a one of them hockey scores right there with 2.
Yeah.
Not great, but
Right.
I mean, there's been worse.
Yeah, there really has. You bring it up.
Yeah, I mean, so
What's our boy's name? We haven't heard from him in a while.
Dakota.
Yeah, where's Dakota these days?
I don't know.
Dakota, we miss you, buddy.
Probably listening and saying I could have done better.
The gold standard, Dakota.
Cursing out BJ every morning when he hears his voice.
Right?
I thought we were back on good terms, Dakota and I.
Oh, yeah, but I think he probably still curses you out every morning when he hears your voice.
That's fair enough.
Steve, are you ready?
Release the Kraken.
In the ring, how many days do people have to live after they watch the cursed videotape?
Oh, crap. I remember that movie, too. Was it 3 days?
No.
2 days?
No.
1 day?
No.
Damn it.
Jonah Hill and
I
Emma
heard that
Stone starred in what 2007 comedy?
Get him to the Greek.
No.
Oh, I just like that movie.
Yeah, you do.
Jonah Hill, Emma Stone. Moneyball?
No.
What's the one with McLovin? Oh, crap. Can't think of the name of that one. And it's one of my favorite movies. Pass.
Wow. Columbia is the capital of what U.S. state?
Washington, D.C.?
No.
I don't know, man.
Oh, no.
North Carolina?
No.
South Carolina?
Yes. Posse on Broadway is a 1988 song released by which rapper?
Sir Mix-a-Lot?
Yes.
Oh, the movie
A
called?
spider typically has 8 legs and 8 what?
Teeth?
No.
That's it.
Whoa.
Fingers?
No.
8 eyes?
Yes.
Okay,
In what
then.
decade of the 20th century was the first Indianapolis 500 race held?
Decade in 20s?
No.
Oh.
Steve, you got 3 correct.
I don't care. What's the name of that movie?
But you won. Oh,
yeah, I care.
Sorry about that, Chris. It was so close.
It's not
Steve,
old.
you were Man of Steel horrible on that movie question. And by the way, that's a clue.
Oh,
Man, you were Man of Steel horrible.
Kryptonite?
No.
No, geez. Man of Steel's the first
Superman.
clue.
Super bad.
There we go.
How come dude, did you ever have that happen where it's just like,
Yeah.
you know the movie.
And you started going.
Yeah.
So I thought you were going to get to the
did I.
super bad, and you did not.
Well, is that the right answer?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
didn't
and it
even
was,
know if it was.
Yeah, and you were like, "What's the movie with McLovin?" I was like, "Oh, he's got this, and you just did not.
Dude, it was like a brain block on it, and I was thinking like "School's Out." That was like what I was thinking it was called.
Oh,
and I knew that
yeah.
wasn't the name of it,
Nope.
but I was like, "This is really making me mad because that's like one of my all-time favorite movies."
And you're just calling every Jonah Hill movie you could think of. I could tell you're just like running them through there, and then it just didn't quite get there.
So many awesome people in that movie that had, went on to do some amazing things.
Yeah.
And had already done amazing things. So good.
Do you just remember the first time watching that movie, just like jaw to the ground, like what in the hell?
The whole parking lot scene with the cops is one of the funniest parts of that entire movie. I thought it was so hilarious.
Or the scene where he's dancing with the girl and the pants get stained. Oh my gosh, man. It's such a wrong movie, but I love it.
In what decade 20th century was the first Indy 500 race held?
Well, I would be guessing the 50s or 60s.
I would do way earlier, the 1910s.
1910s for the Indy 500?
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, I would have lost.
In the ring, how many days do people have to live after they watch that cursed videotape?
I thought it was 10. Am I right?
No.
7.
Oh, I would have guessed that next.
7 days.
Yeah, die in 7 days, 1 week, and apparently Vicky will be overly dramatic about it.
Yeah. Okay.
And then there was one question you didn't get to that Chris got incorrect was beginning with T. What is the first real name of Jack Black?
Tiberius.
No.
Trevor. Kirk.
No.
Thomas.
Timmy.
Wow.
No, you said Thomas. It's actually Thomas.
Okay.
Yeah. So Danny was correct
I
there.
feel like I would have went for
T-Bone.
Thomas. You know what I mean?
T-Bone.
Yeah.
T-Bone.
Steve, you would have said Thomas, or would you have taken Tom?
Well, yeah. I mean, I would have had to at that point.
I'll be honest, I probably wouldn't have guessed Tom or Thomas.
Oh, really?
I don't know why I would have just went down like a weird road.
I doubt that.
Trevor,
I said Trevor and all those different things. So weird. All right. Well, congratulations on your win.
Yeah, weird, Steve. What the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude. Hey, we got a woman that got home from a work convention only to find out that her husband moved out and took almost everything from their home with him. You're going to hear from her at 7:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. There's a woman from Nashville. Her name is Portia. And she got home from a business trip to Las Vegas to find that her husband of 18 years, a man by the name of Brian, had left her and emptied out their apartment.
Dude, I watched the video of this, and it's crazy. It just looks like as if like someone just finished their move and they have like maybe a couple more boxes to take out of their empty place before they go to the next house.
Wow. Portia says Brian did take almost everything, and Steve backs that up. We have the audio from the TikTok video, which you can catch on the BJ and Migs page of KISW.com. And, yeah, she went to TikTok letting everybody see this.
This is my apartment after I came back home from Vegas. I had a convention in Vegas, came home to my apartment completely wiped out. My husband left. He left me my jewelry. Yeah, and took everything else. He also took the washer and dryer out of here. I also took the bed, cut off the internet service so I can no longer work from home. And then cleared out the closet here, which y'all come to like. Cleared out the closet here and left the wedding dress in here. I'll leave that right there for him.
Dude, so I don't know what's worse, the cutting off the internet or taking the washer and dryer. Like, who takes the washer and dryer?
Oh, well, you know, if it's brand new, I mean, dude, I love my washer and dryer. I might be taking it.
Yeah. If I had to take, I would take mine too.
That was such a massive pain in the ass when we made the move. I was just like, if they want to like add a couple extra dollars to keep the washer and dryer, I'm more than happy to leave it for them.
Yeah. Oh, I know. That would have been, you know, she said that he didn't leave her any letter or any explanation. She also claimed that he blocked her phone number and social media pages to ensure that she wouldn't be able to get in contact with him when she returned home.
And some website, like, I guess, that allegedly tracked him down. He says, hey, I don't understand why it's such a big deal. Like, we were planning on getting separated. I just left her a little bit earlier than I planned. But, like, we've already been talking about getting separated. So there's a lot of, like, uncertainty behind the story of all this.
Yeah, she said that she and her husband had issues in their marriage, but that's as far as this story goes. And so, you know, you getting some more info about that, Steve. Yeah, I find it hard to believe that this is a surprise. And the fact that she goes to TikTok with this is also, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know that's what people are doing, but to me, it just seems to be inappropriate. It's like, look, dude.
Inappropriate. It's going to get you a couple million views, BJ. There's nothing inappropriate about that.
And she's an entrepreneur. I found her Instagram page. Apparently, she is a self-love coach and speaker.
Oh,
wow. Self-love coach, and she just got left.
I want to be a self-love coach. I put in like 10,000 hours at least in self-love.
It's a different kind of self-love, Steve.
Yeah, no doubt about it, sir. Malcolm Gladwell's got nothing on you.
Self-love is self-love.
Yeah.
Truth.
That is
but she
ironic.
posts her videos to Instagram and TikTok, not Pornhub.
Yeah, and also, Steve, Vicky said your favorite word, entrepreneur.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Unemployed.
Yeah. Oh, I can't do my work here now because he cut out the, it's like, okay, you know what, really.
Dude, I know some people are just like, of course, and she even joked, I was like, of course there's internet detectives trying to be like, dude, you weren't at any kind of convention in Vegas. And then she had to like you were doing something scandalous because like, oh, convention in Vegas. And that's why and she's like, I have pictures and receipts that prove that I was at a convention and I was at the convention with my sister-in-law. Like, why would I go off to do scandalous stuff with someone that's connected to him? Yeah, and I just think if you're a self-love coach, anybody that's a coach that's going to tell you how to live your life, how does your credibility look that you show a video of your husband just walking out on you and you had no clue? Like you came home to self-love.
that.
It's not love. I mean, she's proven that she's maybe best to be by herself and love herself.
And when she learns how to heal from this, she'll be like, I was able to heal from this. You can too.
For just 3 easy installments of $69.99.
You guys are pretty good at this.
Yeah.
Or do the bundle deal for $420.
Yes.
Well, somebody's really learned a lot from our OnlyFans page, hasn't she?
A little bit.
Okay.
Now, it's the lukewarm topic of the day.
So this woman learns that she was dumped by her husband when she gets home to see that he had left and emptied out their apartment. Again, you can see the TikTok video on the BJ and Migs page of KISW.com. So based on this, we want to know, what was the most memorable way that you were dumped? Or maybe you were the one that dumped somebody in a memorable way. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. What was the most memorable way that you were dumped? Or what was the most memorable way that you dumped someone? Your calls, your texts after Lincoln Park on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Your kids will be saying,
please 5 more minutes. I can't believe I did that.
And
look how high I can bounce.
Spring Free is the world's safest trampoline, the place where stories are made. The innovative design boasts no springs, so you know you're safe. Go ahead and create the greatest stories you'll tell your friends. We're back in stock. Get it while you can. To learn more about the world's safest trampoline, visit springfreetrampoline.com.
Mom, come watch us.
New on Curiosity Stream. With superior armies comes superior weapons. How has innovation mechanized the battlefield? From bullets to battleships and everything in between. It's machinery of warfare. Plus, from the gross to the gourmet. See how that in-flight meal lands on your tray table. On secrets of your airline food. It's all on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. This woman learns that she was dumped by her husband when she gets home to see that he had left and emptied their apartment. So based on this, we want to know, what was the most memorable way that you were dumped, or what was the most memorable way that you dumped someone? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Peter and Graham, you are on The Rock.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, Peter. So how about you? Were you the dumper or the dumpee?
So it was actually my dad that got dumped by his fourth ex-wife.
Fourth? His fourth. Oh, she was a... Okay, well, there you go. How'd that happen?
My mom was number 2, at least.
All right.
Anyway, he worked graveyards, comes home about 8 o'clock in the morning, walks in through the front door, turns off the alarm, walks into the kitchen to get something out of the refrigerator. Refrigerator's gone. Turns around, walks back in the living room. Pictures are gone. Some of the furniture's gone. Come to find out, the bed's gone. Took her stuff out of the garage. Moved out in the middle of the night.
Wow. The fourth wife. Did he ever go to number 5?
Yeah, I was wondering how many.
He did. And that one would have made it, but she ended up passing away of cancer, unfortunately.
Oh,
That's
man.
sad to hear.
But you would have said she would have stuck. She would have been, he finally found the right one.
I think so.
Yeah, 5 times a charm. That's the saying, right?
I asked him one time how he did it so many times, and he said each time he thought he knew better after the last experience.
Yeah, I have to tell you,
Love will
man,
do that to you, right?
Yeah, love will do that to you. I recently thank you for the call, Peter. I recently had a conversation with a lawyer, and we were talking about, like, what do you do, as you're getting older, and should I have all my affairs? How do I have to figure this out? And the comment he made really stuck with me. He said, well, you know what? If your wife outlives you, yeah, well, chances are she's just going to keep everything for herself, because women, for some reason, at some age, at an older age, are done with us. He goes, my experience, I don't see women remarrying when they're beyond 60 some odd years old.
Really?
He goes, men, for some reason, I don't know why, but we continue to do it, and we don't learn our lesson, where women are smart enough to realize, yeah, well, I'm done with it. I don't need to be married again. And so that's what he told me. I go, what is it about women that are smart enough to know that? Like, we keep getting back in the ring and keep getting our asses kicked if marriage didn't work the first or second time for us. Women, on the other hand, they're kind of like, yeah, especially the older they get, they go, yeah, I'm done. I was married. I learned. I did that. I'm done with that.
Well, the women don't have the nature's poor decision maker, which is what's between our legs.
Yeah, you're right about
That's
that.
probably why. Sometimes we don't make the brightest decisions based on that.
Yeah, I mean, Steve, as much as, you can't use that as an excuse, at the same time, it does explain a lot.
It doesn't make it right or wrong. It's just sometimes that's just how it is.
206-421-ROCK, text us at 77999. What was the most memorable way that you were dumped, or what was the most memorable way that you dumped someone? Let's go to Ian in Puyallup. Ian, you are on the Rock. Hello, Ian.
Ian.
Hi.
What's up, everybody? Good morning.
There you are, Ian. What you got for us, buddy?
Well, first, I just want to say I'm the guy that lit his head on fire on the 4th of July when I called at one point. You guys.
You know something? You're our own human torch, Johnny Storm. We'll always love you.
It's good to have you.
Oh, yeah. This is another 4th of July story you guys will love. So I got dumped.
Okay. Oh, you got dumped on the 4th of July?
Day after, but 4th of July is what caused it.
It's not a good holiday for you, but okay.
Oh, dude, it's great. I love it. So right. I'm over at my dad's house again. I bring my new girlfriend over to meet the family and friends. And next thing I know, there's a 30-man street brawl we're involved in.
What?
And, oh, yeah. Some people that didn't live in the neighborhood showed up, started shooting fireworks off at my grandma and some other family members, and my grandma got punched in the face. And a giant brawl ensued.
Where the hell do you live that something like this...
That doesn't happen in my area.
Yeah, where do you live that this could happen? That people would just show up to a neighborhood and start shooting fireworks at a grandma? What? Oh, he's gone. Okay, all right.
Maybe we asked too many questions, BJ.
We asked way too many questions.
Now I'm not so surprised that he set his head on fire at some point.
Rev, so what was the story after the fact? I mean,
just that he got into that epic fight. I didn't know about any grandma punching.
Oh.
So, yeah, he added that detail to that one.
And so did he get dumped because of the fight?
He got dumped because of the fight.
Oh, well, I can't blame anybody that says, I don't want to be involved in this. This is not what I... When does that ever happen to any human being, where all of a sudden people come to your neighborhood and shoot fireworks at your grandmother? Really?
Yeah, if I ended up it's like wherever we go, chaos happens. Either you're setting your head on fire or people are punching your grandma. I don't know if I can handle this anymore, sir.
Might be time, Ian. Might be time to look in that mirror and just say, "Hey, am I a trouble magnet?" Just that's all.
Oh, how about this text? I found out my boyfriend was cheating on me, so I found out who the new girl was, and she and I both met him at a bowling alley to confront him. He was speechless. He hung his head and walked away. Rock on from Mrs. Jones.
Oh, Mrs. Jones has had quite a life. Good for you, Mrs. Jones.
You think he'd at least finish his game? Did he have his bowling shoes on at the prom time?
Yeah.
Doesn't he have to have that awkward, here's my shoes?
Yeah, if you got a perfect game going, Steve, you're right. You got to finish that game. Yeah, you really do. Let's go to Amy in Elk Plain. Amy, you are on the Rock. Hello, Amy.
Amy.
Hello.
Oh, there she is.
Good morning.
I don't know why people can't hear me. Hi, Amy, welcome to the show. What do you got for us?
So I was dumped the night before my birthday.
Oh,
My
that's
husband sent me and my girlfriends out on a wine walk.
Oh.
To celebrate with them so that it would just be us on my birthday.
All right.
And when I came home, he was gone, lock, stock, and barrel.
Whoa.
Damn.
Oh, this is your husband.
My ex-husband, yeah.
Yeah, well, I get that. Obviously, he's
Did
the
you ever
ex-husband
find
for
out
that.
why?
Yeah, that's.
No, he never admitted why, but on Valentine's Day that next year, I had emptied the house. I split everything in half, delivered him his half, and his coworker's car was in his driveway. And I had thought that they were having a thing, but he never admitted it.
So there you go. So you knew you knew something was up, and then finally his leaving. But so he just left and never really officially got a divorce, and never was able, man enough, to come up to you and go, "Look, it's just not working for me, and we need to end this." He never did that.
No.
Yeah, that sucks. I mean, so I look, I don't understand. I mean, I understand it's a tough thing to do, and I appreciate the call, Amy. Come on, dudes. Look, if you're not happy with somebody, believe me, it'll be better for them if you just tell them, look, it ain't working out. I'm sorry. I know it's going to be painful. But in the long run, they'll go find somebody that will be happy with them, and you're doing them a favor.
Right.
Buck up.
Do the honorable old-fashioned thing and send them a text and say it's over.
Yeah, if you don't want to be old-fashioned, then do it on TikTok.
That's fine.
Yeah,
but do it
however
somehow.
you want to do it. Yeah.
How about somebody said I was going through a divorce or about to? A friend of mine served my ex-wife the papers at the bar next to all of her friends while she was out partying with them. As he was handing the divorce papers to her, he said, "Adam sends his love."
Oh.
Or lack thereof.
Yeah.
His final love.
Yeah. I kind of like that move. It's a power move. You know what I mean?
Someone said my ex-girlfriend broke up with me on my 18th birthday right after my birthday dinner. After I paid for her dinner. She said I was holding her back in life. She got fired from McDonald's and still lives with her mom.
Well, see what he did? I mean, she would have been a star at McDonald's if not for him.
Another text says, after visiting my girlfriend of 9 months at her apartment, we ended up having sex, and afterwards she was talking about space and hinting of a breakup. I asked, could I at least get my pants back on before breaking up with me? She said she hadn't planned the sex part, so at least I got the consolation prize.
I feel like that's a nice
Was he
prize.
dating Vicky? Because isn't that what happened with you?
Kind of like that reminds me of another weird breakup story I had.
Oh, you got more than one. All
yeah.
right.
Where we were in the middle of an act, if you will, and he had this weird look on his face, not the look you want a guy to have. I'm like, are you okay? And he kind of looked like upset. I'm like, do you need to take a break? Do we need to stop what we're doing?
Did you pull a muscle?
And he's like, yeah, we do need to take a break. But the way he said that, I was like, what kind of break?
Right, that's like a 15-minute break.
This is the forever
like,
break.
do you need a Gatorade or like, are you wanting to pull a Ross and Rachel kind of break?
Or a no Vicky aid. What do you need?
Right. And he's like, I think we need to take a break from each other. I'm like, cool. Could you at least get off of me first before saying that? Like, we were in the middle of something.
Yeah.
Stuff was still happening.
Wow.
So did it kill the mood?
A little bit. We ended
A
up
little
dating
bit.
on and off for 2 years, Ross and Racheling that crap. So
Really?
do
Oh, you
not
mean
recommend.
you still gave that guy some
I think
chances?
I was 18. Yeah.
How could
So
you- well, yeah.
do not recommend.
Nobody can say, though, Vicky doesn't give you chances. I mean, that's the one good thing I get out of that story is, you know what, Vicky will give you chances even if you're an idiot. I mean,
You're saying there's a chance.
Not anymore, because
not
I'm
anymore?
older, I'm crankier, I'm getting the gray hairs.
You ain't got time for that crap.
Exactly. It's like, you're not. If you pull that, like, okay, bye.
all right, peace out.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I mean, look, honestly, if you are in the middle of a romantic activity with somebody and decide you are, and you're not even done and decide to say something like that, you're kind of an idiot. I'm just going to say that right now. It's like it occurred to you just then. Like, really? You finish the job, then maybe afterwards,
Or
maybe you
even
might say
before.
something.
Then
Like, I don't
leave
know.
and send a text like we do in the old days.
Yeah. Be like Steve, that antiquated bastard sending texts to everybody.
Oh, the person that I was told over email that my wife wanted a divorce. I never talked to her after that. She just ghosted me, from John in Puyallup.
Damn.
Yeah, people are so afraid of just telling somebody, it's over, and then seeing them in pain. It really sucks because it is the worst thing to do to get ghosted, and because some people may not know, they may not be as aware as you of how miserable you are. That's why you got to tell them.
Nobody wants to have that hard conversation. It sucks.
It sucks, but at the same time, if it happened to you, you go, "What's wrong with humans? Why, why keep people this much of a douche? Especially like in the world of employment. Why can't they just tell me I didn't get the job?" I hear that so much by people that they never get told no, and they never really know, and that's just what we do as humans, and it sucks.
Right. Just hit the send button on that text. I mean,
that's all you have to do.
Up.
Steve's making it easier. Like I said, man.
And if you see the 3 bubbles popping up after you sent that text, put your phone down and walk away from it. You did your job.
You don't know what they're thinking of. You know they're thinking of like saying something really mean.
So you didn't say, "Hey, go F yourself." How come you did it this way?
Yeah.
You don't need to read that. Yeah. You don't need that in your life.
No, you don't.
In fact, just send the text and then block the number. And that is the right way to do things.
You can Facebook message them too. I mean, that's a nice way to go about it. Then you don't even have to, you can change your number and they wouldn't even know. Yeah. I like this plan. Hey, here's a question talking about people kind of, not doing the right thing. And I'm not sure if this is that or not. Why are people putting apple cider vinegar on their junk? And should you be doing that?
Of course.
We'll tell you all about this at 7:48 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. Travis, if you're upside down in your mortgage, should you continue to make the payment?
Continuing to pay your mortgage or not is a complex decision because you're going to have to pay to live somewhere. You're going to have a housing payment. So continuing to make your house payment really depends on several factors. One is whether or not you have a second mortgage. The second one is how affordable your ongoing monthly mortgage payment is. Another issue is whether your mortgage is adjustable and you're facing an increase in your mortgage payments later on when interest rates go up. If you do have a second mortgage in this economy with the housing prices being down, oftentimes we can take off or strip off that second mortgage in a Chapter 13 case so that you'd only have the first mortgage to continue to pay.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at ChooseTheRightChapter.com. That's ChooseTheRightChapter.com. And thanks for listening.
Want to create a lifetime of memories this spring? Do you remember the joy of jumping as a child? If only there was a way your own kids could experience that same joy safely. Spring Free Trampoline has been engineered to eliminate 90% of product-related injuries. The Spring Free design boasts no springs and a flexible enclosure and proudly offers a 10-year warranty. That's peace of mind. Lock in your ultimate backyard safe space before summer arrives. Visit springfreetrampoline.com.
New on Curiosity Stream. Are we close to building machines that are almost human? And can new technology give us superpowers? Find out on Super Sapiens. And in 1919, a British composer wrote the longest and most complex symphony in history. Conductors tried to perform it, but failed, declaring it cursed. Now a group of musicians will attempt the impossible, if they dare, on Curse of the Gothic Symphony. Watch now on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.